You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts J-Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm J-Ho.
It's your boy, Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What's going on? What it do?
What's going on, everybody?
Man,
How you feeling?
feel good.
For sure.
Feel good.
Got your Colorado's hat on. Colorado,
I missed my haircut, baby.
It's the Rockies.
Rockies.
The Rockies.
Everybody
Shit.
call them the Yankees.
Something like that. It wasn't going to be Rockies, was it?
Nah.
Just deep in the closet.
Yeah, no, for sure. How's everybody's week, man?
It's a good week. Yeah.
Sure.
You know,
Camera's always on.
Always on, brother.
For my mom, what's up, Weezy?
There it is.
What up, Mom Dukes? Y'all was looking out for me.
Most definitely. Episode 285. We are kicking off the 2019 college football season with some way too early predictions.
FSP style, baby.
Always FSP style.
Better damn know it.
Better than believe it.
Let's kick it off, man. Best of the week, Weez. What you got?
That's the week for me. Week is college football's here, man. Football's here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From this weekend to February, I got something to watch on TV.
for sure. Yeah, you do.
God
I know
almighty.
you're excited about that.
Man,
Yeah.
VH1 was getting old to me. You hear me?
Yeah, nah, for sure.
You gotta get out of there, man.
VH1 was getting old to me. You hear me?
I already know.
Yeah, it's a
I
lot.
bet it was.
My
You doubled
goodness.
up. You doubled up for sure.
Yeah.
What's your best of the week, Joe?
Man, Lakers drama continues with, them signing Dwight Howard,
Mhm.
him coming back, just getting to watch that soap opera unfold just even more. It's going to be fun this season, man. I'm not, no complaints at all about that.
Yeah, no Kobe, so he might be all right. LeBron's a little nicer than Kobe.
Yeah, the Lakers fans aren't, though.
Nah, they
still
not.
remember Kobe.
Nah, they do. For sure. My best of the week is Josh Norman, man. Him and New Orleans Saints linebacker DeMario Davis helped pay the $50,000 bill for 22-year-old college student and farm worker Jose Bello.
Nice.
He was in prison for 89 days after reading a poem criticizing ICE at a public meeting in May. So shout out to Josh Norman, shout out to DeMario Davis doing the right thing, man, to help
Absolutely.
out the young college student for sure.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Shout out to your boy too, man. Steph Curry, man, paying for Howard University's golf team next year.
Shout out.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at my boy.
Yeah.
Man.
For sure to know
Nice
that.
guy,
That's definitely
man.
been my best of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was about to lose it, right?
It was about to lose
Yeah,
it.
he paid for
I
it.
got it. Don't worry about it.
Got
I
it.
got
For sure.
Sure.
Highest paid player in the NBA. You better do it.
Right. He
You
got
better-
some.
you got a little something.
Yeah, a little something.
What's your worst of the week, Weezy?
My worst of the week is the NFL preseason, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's we gotta do something about that, man. As a big time football fan, it's hard to watch those games, man. Just pansy football, bunch of easy play calls being called. Like,
Yup.
I'd rather see the teams just practice against each other than if we're gonna have pansy football out there.
So what's the how do you fix it then?
You just do maybe 1 or 2 games,
Yeah. I would say 2 games for sure.
2 games for
Live
sure.
practice.
And
Yeah.
it
More
just-
live practice.
more live practices, and that's it.
Yeah. I like that.
But if you shorten, do you think they'll make the league go to 8? That's another story.
Yeah, I ain't in the CBA.
What's your worst of the week, Joe?
Oh, man. Tried to meal prep this week.
Ooh.
Wasn't paying attention in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
Everything went everywhere.
Man, I almost burnt it down, man.
I almost burnt the whole kitchen down. What was you making? Chicken?
Man, yeah, it's just some little, just
some
some
baked
chicken
chicken.
and some broccoli and all that.
Okay.
I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah,
but-
clearly.
Yeah, right. I don't know my way around the kitchen too well. I'm trying though.
Yeah, not for
I'm
sure.
learning.
Ain't nothing like trying.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I mean?
like trying.
I got there and practice. Got to take some shots, coach.
Yeah,
You
for
know
sure.
what I mean?
You gotta shoot the ball.
You got to get in the game for sure. My worst of the week is James Harden. He
Oh,
blamed the
man.
media for him not winning MVP again. And I quote, he said, "I had an historic year. Once the media, they create a narrative about somebody from the beginning of the year, and they just take that narrative and run with it." End quote. Sour grapes for sure. Do you need some cheese with that wine? You shouldn't have won the one that you actually won.
Oh wow.
So be happy with that because he'll never play meaningful basketball in his NBA career again. So it doesn't really matter.
he should probably.
Whoa,
He should probably have to.
whoa.
He should have to.
Why wouldn't he play meaningful basketball ever
No,
again?
he shouldn't have the one that he got.
He should have the Steph's second. He should have been his first.
Why wouldn't he play meaningful
we doing
basketball
that.
again, Jay?
No. Because his team, the way it's constructed, will not play meaningful basketball.
Oh, why can't it be basketball season, man?
Yeah, you gonna eat that statement.
Why can't it?
Guaranteed.
Why
You think they're
can't
gonna play in the finals? That's meaningful basketball to me.
Nah, don't do
Playoffs is a meaningful
Playoffs
basketball.
is meaningful basketball. Second round.
I'm talking about like big time.
Second
basketball.
round. Second round is
So
meaningful.
you saying you won't be in the championship no more? Or
Nah, he'll never play in the finals ever in his career.
NBA finals.
Not as a lead man. Hell no.
Okay.
Yeah.
But second round is meaningful basketball though. Come on, like.
It's meaningful, but in the greater scheme of things, as well as you know, you're not even being a James Harden fan. You know that James Harden does not show up once the playoff starts.
I know, dude.
It's football season, guys.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Football season.
You're right.
Yeah. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And after you do that, check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lee and producer MX on the boards each and every Wednesday. This week's episode is the interview with SVP of Spinrilla, Jamil Oatmeal Hunter. That's a dope episode.
Sure, man. Shout out to my guy Oatmeal, man. It's a guy TSU.
Yeah.
It's my guy, man. Shout out to me.
Shout out to Oatmeal.
Shout out to Spinrilla.
Shout out to Spinrilla.
Yeah.
Shout out to the guys at On Deck TV for sure.
Definitely shout out to them.
Most definitely, man. Fresher than your average, man. It's a podcast featuring myself and Animal Brown. It's a self-help fashion podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion. Same great content with a new name for sure. Catch our latest issue. Issue number 51 is up right now, directly for the culture. Hit the hotline 629-777-5565 and drop a voicemail so we can answer your fashion-related questions on our next issue. Follow the show IG page at Fresher Than Your Average Pod and simply search Fresher Than Your Average Podcast on all your social media handles. Where your kicks? God responsibly.
Man, that Fresher Than Your Average IG.
Yeah.
It's been wild the last couple of days.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's some outfits. On, it's just, I'm going to leave it at that. There's been some outfits on there.
Sure. Most definitely.
And you can read up on your favorite FSP co-host. Shout out to Weezy. Purchase your FSP merchandise and catch up on the past episodes from the shows we just mentioned and much, much more. How you do that, you ask, Weezy? Just search www.realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. OMG!
Most definitely, man. Jeff.
Yes, sir.
We got 10 good resting seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it going.
All right, so Wednesday night is going to become one of the biggest nights in wrestling going forward. As we already reported, AEW, All Elite Wrestling, will premiere this fall on TNT on Wednesdays. But not to be outdone, WWE will now move the NXT brand from the WWE Network to USA to counter program against the upstart AEW. And extend NXT from 1 hour to 2 hours to compete against AEW throughout the entire time they're on the air. So that should be fun. AEW's All Elite pay-per-view is coming up here in the next 2 weeks, and that's supposed to be the biggest show of the year for them. And just in case you're a local Nashville resident who loves wrestling, there will be Ring of Honor at the fairgrounds this weekend. Jay, we pulling up?
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's go. Who's going to be there? Jerry Lawler going to be there?
The Briscoe Brothers versus the Rock and Roll Express is the main event. Not sure what.
Are you going to that for
No.
No. Oh, okay.
You know how old the Rock and Roll Express is?
Man, they got to be in their 60s.
Easy. I can't believe that. But yeah, all right.
Tough watch.
Yeah,
And
real
that's
tough watch.
That's 10 good resting seconds before. Let's get it, man. Question of the week.
I was back.
Pill edition, one more time for the one more time.
Oh, God.
Let's kick it off with the blue pill.
Okay.
You are an NBA player, but you were Smush Parker. Green pill. You are 100 millionaire, but you have to go to high school every day for the next 40 years.
We got 100 million.
You're a 100 millionaire, but you're in high school.
And I'm an adult.
And a grown ass man. It's tough. That's tough to do. Yellow pill. You are able to shapeshift, but the only thing that you can shapeshift into is a dildo.
Oh, come on with this shit, man.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. And last but not least, the purple pill. You are a millionaire, but you have to sleep in a coffin every night.
Give me Smush Parker. I'm Smush.
You Smush?
I go to high school every day.
You go to high school every day?
For 40 years,
I'm
Jeff?
100 millionaire. I got to go to work for 40 years, I guess. I can retire.
If I had to pick one,
I
got Smushes. That's rough. To be Smush Parker?
Give me Smush. Hey,
Man, to be
Smush.
Bobby Brown, you got to be Bobby Brown then and now.
Woo.
To be Smush Parker, it's tough, man. I think
It's between sleeping in the coffin.
I can't sleep in no
Hell
coffin.
nah.
I ain't sleeping in no coffin. Cancel that shit.
Hey, look at what death look like.
100 millionaire, but you know how You know how high school kids irritate me. They irritated me when I was in high school.
Right.
So can you imagine doing that for the next 40 years as a grown adult?
But as soon as Friday come, though.
No, every day after school. But you got to go get breaks, too, though. See what I'm saying? School breaks.
Yeah.
It's tough, man. Pill edition, man. It's back, for sure.
You never chose.
I did not choose.
You got to sleep out of there.
Yeah, you did.
Ooh, man, this is tough, man.
You got to shapeshift?
Definitely not shapeshifting. You got to worry about that. I'll be Smush Park. I'll be Smush Park.
Still in the NBA.
He's still an NBA player.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
That the revolution will be podcasted. And before we start the first half, Weezy, do you have a Yellow Box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners?
This week's Yellow Box award recipient is Ezekiel Elliott, extortionist, Kelly Johnson.
For sure.
All right.
Now, Ezekiel Elliott was among the 66 arrested at this year's EDC in Las Vegas back in May after he pushed a security guard during a physical altercation. Now, the guard, Cal Johnson, and his father, Kelly Johnson, emailed Elliott's attorney demanding a list of 14 things from Elliott to stay quiet about the incident. And we'll start off with the first thing.
Okay.
$500,000 in cash.
Of course.
You need that, right?
Yeah.
A public apology from Ezekiel Elliott. That makes sense. Okay. A press conference with Elliott and both Johnsons. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. $25,000 for the junior college football team Johnson played for. A signed jersey from Ezekiel Elliott, Amari Cooper, and Dak Prescott. Cowboys tickets for both home and away games. 2 Ohio State home and away games. A meet and greet with Jerry Jones and his son. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, he's just doing a lot.
And shout out to Coach Locke. He found this. He sent this to me. I said, this is easily the Yellow Box of Cheerio award recipient.
Yeah. He needed all that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, come on.
In the end, what did the Johnsons get? Nothing.
Yeah, that's what I
Just a
figured.
picture
Yeah.
with Ezekiel Elliott.
Now they got the yellow box.
They got the yellow box.
You know what? They got that damn yellow box.
The yellow box is on the way.
Yeah, wait. It's on the first thing smoking.
Oh,
Weezy, when you send that out, is it UPS, FedEx, or do you do
Amazon Prime, baby.
Amazon Prime.
Next day delivery. Next day.
You guys ready to get started the first half?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
The first half is underway.
First half, the hottest sports news like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J-Ho.
It's your boy, Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. How's it going?
Weezy, where can they find you at on social media, my brother?
I'm FSP_Weezy on IG, and I'm at How Weezy on Twitter.
Yes, you are. Jeff, what about you, my brother?
J-Easley84 across all social media platforms.
Most definitely, and I'm JAIHOV on Instagram and Twitter. Come to Twitter for a full conversation. We will conversate there. Instagram falling off a little bit?
I think so.
A little bit. And shout out to my guys over at Hang, Tennessee. They gave me this Kevin Byard shirt. Want to give them a shout out. You know what I'm saying? The best safety in the entire NFL, man. So shout out to KB, man. And shout out to Hang, Tennessee.
It's rough, man, watching me as a Titans fan and him so high on KB. That's hard.
It hurts.
Yeah, it does. Because you're not a.
I'm a KB fan. It's my guy.
That's your guy.
That's my guy.
That's your guy.
And FSP_cameraman on Instagram. No Twitter. It is all right here. Yes, it is.
All right.
And that's for my YouTubers. Shout out to my YouTubers. Let's kick it off, man. First half, NBA talk. Last season was the first time in 34 years the existence of Howard that we've had the top 5 picks of the previous draft went on to be the 5 players comprised as the all-rookie team, first team.
Yes, man.
And this year's NBA.com rookie survey, a mixed bag, Jeff.
Yeah.
First question, who will be the 2019-20 Kia Rookie of the Year? Zion, 35%. We'll do first and second. Who cares about third? John Morant was second, 27%.
Makes sense.
Which rookie will have the best career?
This was wild.
Cam Reddish, 19%. John Morant at second with 16%. And Zion Williamson, 4%. And he was at 5%.
Yeah.
Pretty low.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, Joe?
Hate gonna
Tied
come.
for fourth. Okay.
Hate gonna come.
Move right along to which rookie was the biggest steal and where he was selected in the draft. Number 1, Bobo,
Yeah.
44%.
Yeah.
And number 2 is Kevin Porter Jr. with 19%.
That's my guy.
Sure guy.
Kevin Porter. He nice.
Bobo's your guy too.
No.
Now Bobo's your guy.
Bobo's a
Nah.
nice guy.
Big Taco.
Taco Fall. Taco Fall.
Yeah, you're right.
Taco
Big
Fall.
Taco is your guy. Yeah.
The next question was which rookie is the best shooter? Tyler Herro, Miami, 33%.
I agree with that.
Second was Cal Guy, Sacramento. The next question, which rookie is the best defender? Matisse Thybulle, Philadelphia, played for Washington last year, 37%. Second was DeAndre Hunter from Atlanta, 29%. The next, which rookie is the best playmaker? Ja Morant, 40%. He laughed about that. Second was Darius Garland. He thought it was Zion.
Nah, the best playmaker is Ja. Yeah,
And last but not least, who's your favorite player currently in the NBA? Number 1, LeBron James, 38%. And number 2 is Kevin Durant.
Oh,
Brooklyn.
I want to know 3 on that one.
Kawhi Leonard,
Really?
8%.
Can I know 4 then?
Dame Lillard,
Oh, look at where's Steph?
Can I know 5?
Devin Booker,
Oh my goodness. Steph is 6.
James Harden.
Wow.
Yeah, people don't like stuff like that. Y'all know that.
Nah, the young boys like Steph.
No,
Because
they
he
don't.
changed the game for them.
I thought the young boys would like Steph too.
Yeah.
Very.
But we're wrong, Jeff.
Yeah. Shout out to
You're
LeBron.
Shout out to LeBron holding it down.
Yeah, still.
He's a likable person, man.
Steph is a likable person. They got the family, the children.
No, don't shoot no bell, Jeff. Steph was a likable person.
People love
Yeah.
Steph Curry. Just players don't. Players do not love Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I see.
thought his peers. I thought the young boys did.
Man,
That's surprising to me.
Hey man, it's not surprising
lie.
to me at all. They've been hating
That's
on my
a-
boy
that's a unanimous
since he got
MVP right there.
since he got there unanimously.
Let's
Damn
move
right.
on.
Yeah.
So moving on, the XFL revealed the names and logos for its 8 teams this Wednesday. Long-awaited step towards their February 2020 debut. Well, re-debut, I should say.
Mhm.
Here are the team names: the Dallas Renegades, Houston Roughnecks, Los Angeles Wildcats, New York Guardians, St. Louis Battlehawk. What the hell is a Battlehawk?
Ball Hawks.
No, Battlehawk.
It's Battle Hawks?
It's
Yeah.
Battlehawk.
I thought it was a ball hawk.
No,
That would have made it a little bit more sense.
not
Go ahead.
Battlehawks. Seattle Dragons, Tampa Bay Vipers, and Washington Defenders.
Ugh.
That is the step up from Memphis Maniacs from the last time
Yeah.
the XFL was around.
Shout out to Neek, man. Nah, I'm straight on that Memphis Mania. They should have did that. That's better than this shit. God.
That's what the jersey's looking like.
So the XFL spent the past 2 years determining team locations, getting stadium agreements, and hiring head coaches. And they're going to pay the combination of NFL, Major League Baseball, and MLS facilities.
Okay.
All right.
pretty cool.
The names.
Name's pretty good. I like the best one, I think, is the Dallas Renegades. I like that.
Yeah.
I like the Houston team.
The hype videos.
Houston
were dope.
Roughnecks.
Yeah.
Straight on that.
Yeah.
Because I think about MC Light.
Yeah.
You got to be of a certain age to know little MC Light.
Gotta watch up. Gotta get it Roughneck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Shout out to you.
The hype videos around these were pretty dope.
Hype was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But these names.
What's your favorite?
Oh, Dallas Renegades.
The Renegades. That's the
Yeah.
best. New York Guardians is the worst. Well, the DC Defenders is pretty bad
What
too.
the hell is a Battlehawk, Jay?
But yeah, I
The
thought it was Ball
Seattle,
Hawks.
the Seattle team was bad too.
Seattle Dragons.
they
It's
mailed that in.
Game of Thrones.
They mailed that
That's
in.
Game of Thrones love.
Yeah, true. They still mailed it
That
in,
was no
though.
creativity at all.
Tampa Bay Vipers is pretty bad too, because there's no Vipers going on
All right.
in Tampa Bay.
The Atlanta who? Who would it be in Atlanta?
The Atlanta, I don't know.
Got to stick with birds, I guess, because all the other teams
Yeah.
are birds.
Yeah, they
Falcons,
do.
Hawks.
The Detroit who?
That's a good one.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I don't
Oh,
know.
we
either.
out here.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, 'cause it takes time to
Yeah.
name a team.
I wouldn't know
It
what
take- it takes me time to name my fantasy
I'm
team.
trying to ask me.
Sure.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
My fans team hard.
You choose that.
You choose side. Sean Walker the hardest team though. Now watch God.
That's all right. Let's talk some real football, fellas.
Uh-oh.
The Dallas Cowboys announced a 5-year extension with Jalen Smith, a triumph for the talented middle linebacker who just 3 years ago suffered a career-threatening knee injury in his final college game at Notre Dame. The deal is worth $64 million and includes $35 million guaranteed.
Wow.
Is this a good idea for the boys to pay Jalen before Zeke, Amari, and Dak?
I think this is what I think, man. I think Jalen they all owe Zeke thank you, because he getting them all paid. Because you know what, Jerry Jones, you know what? So at least you're here training camp. We're gonna go on right to extension. We're gonna show Zeke. That's what he's doing.
I can see them paying like Amari before I see them paying Dak and Zeke.
Well, they offered Zeke this week. He just got to accept it.
Zeke ain't taking that.
Zeke ain't taking that.
Zeke won't.
This is gonna get ugly, y'all.
Yeah.
Melvin Gordon is gonna get ugly. All this is gonna get ugly.
As it should. These guys don't like a running back gets one contract. This is back when Chris Johnson stuff that was going on when he was a Titan. Like they get one contract.
They do.
And hopefully a second one that went on the tail end of their career, a second okay one. You know what I mean? But this is their chance to get as much money as they can. Like they got to get it. And teams don't value that. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Did y'all see the video? My bad, Jay. Did y'all see the video when Jerry Jones said? I think it was Zeke said, like he was Joe. He said,
"Who?"
He said, I earned the right to joke with Ezekiel Elliott. He was serious. He said, I earned the right to joke with him. He know it.
Yeah, for sure. Because he saved him from a lot of stuff.
Right.
A lot of stuff. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
But back to Jalen Smith, which is my guy. Go in here and say this again.
Yeah.
He's gonna get 1.3 this year. Then he was making a stand saying that in the next 4 years he was planning. Well, in 4 years' time he was planning to retire his mom, and it looked like he's gonna probably do that a little bit earlier, man. So
he might have just
shout out to him, man. That was a big deal. If you got to look at it, he was a top 5 talent.
Yeah,
dropped into the second round, getting him 34th overall. And just I'm happy to see that. It was my best of the week. But man, we got to talk about it. So man, shout out to Jalen Smith, man, for sure.
Let's go to the NBA.
Yeah.
Let's talk about another one of your guys.
My guys, man. Yeah, for sure.
So Devin Booker caused a stir this week.
He shouldn't have did.
And so, what seemed like a harmless half-court pickup game. After committing a turnover from a perfect double team in the corner, this is what happened. He had the perfect double team in the corner. Booker said, and I quote, "We're not doubling in the open gym. I get that bleep all season. Yeah. Let's work on our game, bro." Basketball enthusiasts of all levels chimed in on this. What do you guys think?
Do we know where we were at in the game with this? Was it game point? Because it was game point, it would make a little bit more sense, right?
Right.
Now, where Book messed up at, he shouldn't have. He dribbled towards the top of the key. That was his fault.
Yep.
But the thing is, I understand Booker's point. He made a good point, but he could have let it go. He shouldn't have, expressed himself. But again, you're just hooping, right? You didn't think a camera was going to be on you, was going to cause this much of a groundswell. But he probably could have let that one go, assuming it was, in fact, the first time that they could have been double teaming.
They probably set the camera up themselves. They all do that when they go do their little cone workouts and all their workouts and all.
I'm going to shoot him some bell on this one. If it was game point. But stay out the corner. You don't go in the corner. If it's game point in the corner, hey, double him.
Yeah.
We're going to double him.
I think it had to be the end of the game because Joe's tired. You can tell people was tired. A little winded.
Yeah, he's working.
Joe was working. but you got to look at it, man. Devin Booker was double more on pick plays than anyone in the NBA, in the entire NBA last year. So he has a reason to be frustrated. I get that. But he can pass out of a double team. He showed that. He averaged close to 7 assists, right around 6.8 assists the game this season. So he knows how to get out of a double team. But Gilbert Arenas made a good point. Said he would feel offended if he wasn't getting double teamed.
That's how you're supposed to look at it.
Kobe Bryant came out and talked about this years ago, saying that he would get doubled and triple teamed sometimes, and he would ask it on purpose because it was something that he was going to get anyway. I think Book, being a younger guy, should take this as a sign of respect and just kind of embrace it a little bit more because the double teams are coming again in 2019, 2020.
Because I just saw, if I'm a defender in NBA, if I'm an opposing team, opposing coach, I know your weakness. Yeah, you don't want to get physical. You don't want to work.
Now he wants to work.
No, get on this, get him. Yeah, go get him.
People have tried that, and he
ain't done nothing.
He ate that.
He dropped 70 and lost by 30.
No, I'm talking about just in the regular season. It's times that he went 40 for 3 or 4 straight games.
Yeah, and he lost.
Like
I know who else
on a better team, dog.
What I'm saying,
look at the team he on.
I'm saying, no, his team's not good. I'm not saying they're like world beaters by any means. Yeah, but I'm saying is I know how to beat him. Go get him, bro.
That's not gonna work with him.
Go get him. No, he can't handle this.
That's not Bill. You know how many times people have tried that though?
And what has it done?
And he's going to go get 30s and 40s.
What you gonna say, Jeff?
Go get him.
Jeff, he averaged 26 a game.
All right, man.
I'm just saying.
I hear you.
I see what you're saying.
But I see the flaw though. But if I'm a coach, Well, you know, opposing coach is saying,
If you coach, what you gonna do?
man, go get him. Get in him.
Think about it though, dog.
Yeah.
That has been attempted with Steph.
Mhm.
I think it's just a thing that we
Steph
go towards.
I don't think Steph ever said that. I don't think Steph ever said I don't want to get double
And
teamed.
what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
the consensus is to sit and say, hey, you know what? I'm finna get in his skin.
Yeah.
Finna get up under him.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit don't work. You gonna get a 40 on your head. That's what you gonna get.
If
That dude right there, that Devin Booker dude, special dude, man. It's certain dudes you can do that with. He ain't one of those dudes.
he going to prove to me.
He
going to prove to me.
Jeff, he averaged 26 points a game.
Here's why I say that. Here's exactly why I say that. In no way, shape, or form was I ever given the God-given talent to be a professional athlete. For anybody hear me say this, I remember my coaches tell me all the time, you play how you practice. And I remember in practice, I used to cut corners. I used to say, man, just take it easy on this play. I ain't trying to work that hard right now. Do that, translate into the game. It did. This right here, saying, I just want to work on my game, bro. Don't double team me right now. Again, I know I'm not a professional athlete for y'all to say anything. But I remember being that, and I remember seeing it happen to me in real life. I could have played in college way further than whatever I did. But I never pushed myself. Dude has God-given ability to play ball. Push yourself, bro.
They said they
Quit
did.
celebrating hitting 70 and losing by 30.
They did the same thing to KD, right?
And we know he's taking the easy way out.
No, he know you know who he is. He Kevin Durant. You even got 50 when they was talking crazy.
Right.
50 in 2 straight games.
But Iguodala also said, we remember in practice when he said the same thing to us and we did the same thing to him. We trying to win.
Yeah, they're trying to win. But what I'm saying
win.
is going to get your mouth knocked out.
He's got to prove
And
it.
he has proved it time after time. You saying KD didn't prove it?
KD, yeah, of course.
This kid did the same thing. He averaged more than KD when he was
So
coming
he's
to
saying
his third
it's
year.
gonna be a long season for him this year.
Oh yeah, we gonna see a whole different Devin Booker.
It's the
Guaranteed.
It's the same thing that happened last year.
If the NBA is what I think it is, they saw something.
All right, come
Because
on,
if I'm coaching, if it's my team I'm coaching,
you saying
man, go get him. He don't want it.
that's it. Football starts tomorrow, y'all. Let's go. Let's move on.
Let's get started with halftime.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. FSP Sports Trivia. We are bringing it back for sure.
All right.
Now, during this segment, we test the sports knowledge of our esteemed panel. And these questions are all college football related, which means that Weezy, you should go 100% because this is your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Is it not his wheelhouse, Cameron?
You can't go back to
You don't want to talk about
1988.
it. We're not doing that. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's kick it off, man. Number 1. Which team has the highest total of football wins in the FBS?
Damn.
I always go first. Go first.
Highest total football wins in it.
Just wins. Just wins, period.
It's some off the wall team too.
We need a clock.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going till you go.
I'm gonna go USC.
Spam. Nah, it's Notre Dame.
The answer is Michigan has the most wins in FBS history behind Notre Dame, Nebraska, Ohio State, and Alabama. Number 2. Already over 1, Weezy. Which team has the most players drafted in the first round of the NFL draft?
Miami. Nope.
Alabama.
So,
Yeah.
USC has the most first round draft picks
I knew I should have picked that
than
one.
any other school in college football history. Behind USC is Ohio State, Notre Dame, Miami, and Alabama.
I heard the question. I thought you meant 1 year. That's my bad.
Mm.
You talking about period.
No, you don't. You
Yeah,
can't.
no, that's why I said wrong. That's why I said I was wrong. Why would he say it? You guys knew I heard the question wrong.
I don't know about that.
You
You
know
know
what?
Come on, bro.
So, if you need me to repeat the
No,
question,
that was
I'll
my
do
bad.
Number 3. Which team has been to the most bowl games?
just bowl games, period.
Bowl appearances.
Shit, I don't know.
Notre Dame.
I was gonna go Notre Dame too,
Sticking with that?
but when you dance, did not go to a bowl game.
Y'all good with that?
Yeah,
Alabama has the most bowl games in FBS history.
that was obvious.
with 62 bowl appearances.
Yeah.
Behind them are Nebraska, Texas, Georgia, and Tennessee.
I thought my way out of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4. Which team has won the most overall conference championships?
It's got to be Bama, right?
most conference championships.
Yeah, you need me to repeat the question, Jeff, because you know
No.
how you do.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Which team won the most conference championship? You said you going Alabama.
Yeah. Well, USC, but probably Bama.
Bama.
Nebraska Cornhuskers have won 46 conference titles in 4 different conferences.
Yep. Because when they switched over to West.
Ain't nobody got one right, man.
Yeah.
Number 5, which school have won the most Heisman trophies?
I know how many Florida State got.
It's got to be Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Nah, it's not Oklahoma. It's
You done. You already did. You said something too.
Don't tell me I'm done.
I said I don't know. I just said
you
you said
done.
which school
Which
has won the
schools
most Heisman
have
trophies?
won the most Heisman trophies?
Bama.
Notre Dame and Ohio State are tied with both with having 7 Heisman Trophy wins.
Who's number 2?
That was 1 and 2.
That was 1 and 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Number 6. Oh my God. Somebody got to get one. We already at 6, cameraman. Who was the first African American to win the Heisman Trophy?
I don't know that one.
It's sad.
What's the answer? Give us the answer.
No.
Shit, let's make it look good on TV. Give us the damn
Nah,
answer.
don't do that. But I know I don't know it, but go ahead. What is it?
It's a movie, y'all. It's a movie about him. Shit.
Nah.
Ernie Davis.
Ernie Davis.
Won the Heisman Trophy in 1961 at Syracuse.
At Syracuse. After Jim Brown.
We gotta get. I got one more
After
question.
Jim
Shit,
Brown.
y'all gotta
Yeah.
win one, man.
Yeah.
Before Jim Brown. Jeff.
Nah, Ernie was after Jim Brown.
Like I said,
No,
that
dude.
was a
The first African American
1979
dude.
question.
No, it was Ernie Davis, 61.
Nigga born 86. I don't know how I'm gonna know that. How's that?
The bonus question. It's
Yeah.
the last question.
Yeah, Jeff, you just didn't know it. Don't worry about it, man.
The Vanderbilt Commodores have a winning record against only one SEC team. Who is that team, Weezy?
Kentucky.
You got a dog in this fight, Jeff?
I'm saying
Jeff is looking for Ernie Davis. Yeah,
It's Kentucky though.
The answer is the Auburn Tigers. Vanderbilt has defeated Auburn in their last 2 meetings, which puts the Commodores in the lead of the series 21-20.
We beat them back in 2000.
Jesus Christ, man. You guys went 0 for 7. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah.
Let's get started second half.
The second half is underway.
Second half, the 2019 College Football Preview Show. FSP style.
Always FSP style.
Better damn believe it.
You better damn know it. Remix. It's episode 285, man. I am J.O.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What's cracking?
Weezy, college football is back.
Thank God.
Well, kind of. The Florida Gators, go Gators, and the Miami Hurricanes get the 2019 college football season started on Saturday in Orlando. With 7-point favorites. We got a W headed our way. You want to bet that? You feel good about it? No points. I can give you shit. What's up?
Man.
Okay.
It'd be
Real
a
quick
close,
before you do this.
it'd be a close game.
Are you doing the victory dance celebration?
Got to keep it going.
Okay, all right, all right.
Because the camera's
The
always
camera's
on.
always
I've
right.
been- Hey, I've been shelving these victory dances for approximately a year now, so I got plenty.
Okay.
I hope we get 10 wins this year.
Okay.
For sure.
You better be praying.
and y'all ain't going to get 5.
No, we'll win 5 guys.
Y'all ain't going to win 5. From there, our weeks through December, like Weezy said when we kicked off the show, will be filled with college football goodness.
Yeah.
This season's a little longer, Jeff.
Yeah.
Everybody gets 2 bye weeks. Didn't know that. Did you know that, Weezy?
No, I didn't.
Okay. To get fans ready for the 2019 college football season, Full Sport Press put together an entire show to get you guys ready for this season. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. We'll kick it off, man, with the top HBCU prospect. This is the best player currently playing in an HBCU. Go TSU.
Go
Hold on,
TSU.
Coach Locke. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach Brown.
Shout out to Coach Brown.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Former TSU Tiger.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wiz, you want to kick it off? Who you got?
My HBCU players. Kaylin Newton,
Yeah, it is. I
Yeah,
bet
it
it
is.
is.
All right.
Yeah.
quarterback of the University of Howard.
Yeah, just the Howard
How are
Bison.
you? How are you?
How are you?
Yeah, for sure.
Homecoming is what they call it.
No,
They say they got the best homecoming ever.
That's true.
Yeah, it's lie.
TSU up there though.
TSU's
up there.
But how
know.
How
you don't know
like,
that either though.
Y'all know that either.
Yeah, we do.
I do.
Yeah.
Hey,
Anyway, Kalen Newton is the younger brother, Cam Newton.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah, for sure. He was named preseason MEAC, Offensive Player of the Year, man.
Yeah.
So this is going to be his breakout year after his
should
sophomore year last year. His junior year is going to be big for him, for sure. Pause.
21 touchdowns, 17 receptions last year.
For sure.
500 yards.
Rushing.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
He only played in 10 games, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he did good work. Who you got, Jeff?
I got Deshaun Waller from Alcorn State.
Okay.
Running, he a senior. He number 3 on the depth chart last year.
Yeah.
I mean, led the SWAC. Shout out to the SWAC.
Shout out to the SWAC.
In rushing touchdowns, he had 12.
Yep.
Finished second in the SWAC with 1,200 yards.
Shout out to the SWAC.
6.5 yards a carry.
Got to kick it off with the SWAC.
Hey, with the SWAC. Yeah, he's ready to ride this year.
Yeah, pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm keeping it in the SWAC.
Okay.
I got Alcorn State quarterback Noah Johnson. He was a SWAC Offensive Player of the Year last year. He can throw and run.
Yep.
He had 2,200 passing yards, 15 touchdowns, and rushed for 1,000 with 11 touchdowns. He led them to the SWAC championship and to the Celebration Bowl. So shout out to Noah Johnson. It's my guy.
Yeah.
My guy, Amir Hall, I picked last year, did not get picked up.
Yeah.
But I did create him on Madden. He's my backup quarterback, backing up Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Amir
Who was the
Hall.
best band at HBCU?
Tennessee State.
Tennessee State University.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah,
so.
you better know it.
I'm rolling with that.
You better damn know it. Yeah, for sure. Coach Locke would love this segment. Yeah, we showing some love to TSU and the HBCUs. Shout out to HBCUs, man. Let's get some of these 4 stars and 5 stars in the land of the golden sunshine, or either any of the
Land
HBCUs.
of the golden sunshine.
Sure. Showing some love. For sure.
Alcorn State gonna be nice though.
Alcorn State is going to be rough this year.
All right, so let's move on to the top prospect outside of a Power 5.
For sure.
It's the best player not playing at a Power 5 university.
You damn right, Jeff, it is.
Power 5 conference, I should say.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I got Mason Fine, quarterback in North Texas. Mason Fine is the best quarterback that we are not talking about. Nobody knows.
Okay.
If he would have transferred this year like Russell Wilson did, transferred to Wisconsin, something like that, he would be starting for a Power 5 team. He has thrown more passing yards than any active player in the entire NCAA. He is a beast. If Kyler Murray does it right, he'll be the next Russell Wilson in the NFL. Mason Fine, remember that name, man. For sure. 2-time Gatorade Player of the Year in Oklahoma, and only Oklahoma State wanted to give him a walk-on scholarly.
That's tough.
Well, you go do it in North Texas, then Mason Fine.
It's all right. Want me to go?
I can go.
Okay.
That was a good find with Mason Fine. He's good.
Yeah.
But he's not as good as Derrick King.
Uh-oh.
Derrick King, quarterback from Houston, is just about.
He's good. Derrick King is good.
Yeah, Derrick
I'm
King.
looking ahead, though.
You trying to go to the
Yeah,
NFL?
Yeah, Derrick King.
We talking about
He's got to
college.
keep it in college.
Give me in, Jeff. Really.
He has 2,900 last year. 36 touchdowns. He rushed for 674 yards
Yeah, he did.
and 14 touchdowns.
For sure.
Could be a Heisman Watch player.
Derrick King can go.
He can go.
He can go. I like that, Weezy. Not bad. Yeah, he's moving around.
All right. I got young Reed Blankenship
Okay.
from MTSU.
Hey, I drafted him on Madden.
Dang.
That's my strong. He's strong safety, ain't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
107 total tackles, 8 tackles for loss, 4 picks, 7 pass breakups, 4 picks at 16th ranked national last year.
Yeah.
He gonna be all right.
Yeah, Reed, nah, for sure.
yeah.
That's my backups. Straight from MTSU, shout out to KB.
Yeah.
Yeah. My people right there. Yeah, another KB. All right.
The next one, impact transfer.
Mhm.
Oh, it's highly contested.
Yeah. And this is a player that played for another school last year. Will have the greatest impact.
Sure was. All right, you want to go first, Jay?
I will. Yeah, for sure. I'll go first. I got Hunter Johnson, man, quarterback in Northwestern. This is the first 5-star recruit in Northwestern history, made a transfer. Because you know he was backing up, don't you? He was backing up Kelly Bryant at Clemson. And then they got Trevor Lawrence. So he said, you know what? I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna waste my time.
He's the number 2 pro-style quarterback. The only person that was in front of him in the 2017 class, was Dylan McCaffrey, C-Mac's little brother. He's in Michigan right now. So this dude is going to be a special quarterback for them. This is the best player they've ever got. It was a great decision for Hunter Johnson, and Northwestern is going to make some noise finally in the Big Ten.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to go with another quarterback.
All right.
I'm going to go with Jacob Eason out of Washington. Probably the best quarterback to ever come through Washington. Transferred from Georgia. Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's,
Okay.
it's a hot take right there.
Who we talking about?
Now you saying recruit? You're just saying the highest recruit that we got? Yeah.
Well, not recruit, with transfer.
Okay.
What quarterback? He's the best quarterback that coach is coaching.
He had Kellen Moore, dog.
Yeah,
he had Kellen Moore at Boise State.
This kid was top 2 in the nation.
I know. I'm just saying. Yeah, no, for sure. If it wasn't for what's the boy's name? Jake Fromm. Jake Fromm, Justin Fields, all those guys now in Georgia. He'll be starting quarterback in Georgia. No question.
Sure.
Jacob Eason, he can go.
He can go.
He can go.
And this was the only one I had a tie for.
Yeah.
I got Justin Fields at Ohio State.
Yeah.
And I got my guy at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Young Hurst.
Young Hurts.
Yeah.
And Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spencer Rattler might beat him out.
It's close. I know. And I'm
Spencer Rattler might get that job. Spencer Rattler is one of those kids, man, I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's a little spicy of a kid.
I know.
He's a spicy little kid.
But look out for Kelly Bryant too, man. Kelly Bryant is motivated.
Yeah.
Very motivated at Missouri, so
Yeah,
I think
that's a good find.
I think he'll do decent too.
Let's move on to the specific awards, man. The Jim Thorpe Award, which is the top defensive back in college football. Who you guys got?
I got Grant Delpit.
Yo, he's a beast.
Well, junior, I should say. Safety from LSU.
Mm-hmm.
74 tackles last year, 5 sacks and 5 picks.
Yeah. Nah, for
Lead
sure.
him.
Man, lead him. Ain't no question. He can play deep in coverage. He can blitz. He is a Jamal Adams mold at safety coming from LSU, playing the same exact position. Just one of the top defensive players in the nation this year. Good pick, Jeff. Who you got?
I got Paulson, a Debo.
Okay.
From Stanford.
All right.
6'2", rangy guy.
Yeah.
Flat out, play physical.
Yeah. Ball hawk.
Ball hawk.
That's one of your type players, right?
Yeah.
now.
And it's weird because he comes from Stanford. Stanford they don't really produce good corners.
They linebackers though. They got some linebackers. Yeah, Blake Martinez. Shout out to Blake.
That's your man.
That's my guy.
That's your man.
That's my guy Blake.
All right.
That's who I roll with on that one.
Yeah, most definitely. Got one job. CJ Henderson is up for me. I got my guy, cornerback.
Okay.
From the University of Florida.
Yeah. He had to.
Oh, man, ain't no question. Elite cornerback, man. I think he'll be a first-round draft pick in 2020.
Okay.
He put himself on the radar with the stellar sophomore season last year. 6 picks in his first 2 seasons at Florida. At 6'1", he's the prototypical cornerback.
True.
Quincy Wilson, Tease Tabor. The next person is C.J. Henderson for sure. Preseason All-American. Keep your eyes on my boy. Go Gators.
All right, man.
Yeah.
The next award is the Dick Buckus Award.
You're damn right it is.
The top linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got, Weez?
I got the top linebacker, Joe Benchy from Michigan State, 6'2".
Yep.
He led the team in tackles last year. Mm-hmm. Michigan State always has a sneaky defense.
Yeah.
And this guy right here, he's gonna lead them. He's gonna lead the defense this year.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. I have Patty Fisher from North. Yeah, Paddy Fisher. Yeah, Patty Fisher from Northwestern. You don't know who Patty Fisher is, you will probably know very soon. All-American first team, all Big Ten pick as a sophomore. Just a tackling machine. Coming off 2 back-to-back 100-plus tackle seasons. He is one of those players, Leighton Vander Esch-ish. And he's playing at Northwestern. That offense is going to. You see what I'm saying? Ish. Woo. You feel me? Yeah. Now he got the size to do everything at the linebacker position, man. So Patty Fisher, man, keep your eyes open for him.
Northwestern is your sleeper team this year.
Hey, sleep.
That's two players you got.
That's what I'm trying to take. Sleep.
That's your team.
Yeah.
I got Dylan Moses.
You got
from Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
95 tackles total, 3.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble. He's everywhere on the field.
Damn right.
Yeah. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
He jumps out the field.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
He was the leader of the team as a sophomore.
Yes, sir.
So he'll be the backbone of this team next year.
Yep.
He's going to be great, man. I think he'll be a top 10 pick. No question. He was second team All-American as a sophomore. Yeah. Like, come on, man. It's not.
All right. Next award we're doing is Chuck Bidnock Award. Top defensive player.
Yep.
Who y'all got?
I'm gonna jump off the cliff.
Okay, jump.
I got Chase Young.
You ain't jumping off nothing right there. You ain't jumping off nothing right there.
Hey, man. Hey, he came to Ohio State as a 5-star recruit. High expectations. Got an increased workload when old Bosa set out last year with the injury. End of the season, 33 total tackles, a team high 9.5 sacks, all Big Ten honors. This my guy right here.
Yeah, for sure. He's a beast. He'll be a top 5 pick.
Yeah.
I got Raekwon Davis, D tackle from Alabama.
Nice.
Potential, man. That's all we would talk about Raekwon Davis. 6'7", 315, preseason All-American. He's one of those guys that if you're that big and you only have 8.5 sacks when you're playing half the snaps, can you imagine what he's going to do when he's getting the lion's share? It's going to be crazy. I think he'll be a top 2, top 3 pick if he keeps up to what he did last year and just advances. His stock's going through the roof, man. So Raekwon Davis, for sure.
Okay.
I also had Raekwon Davis, but since she's had him, I got somebody else.
Talk to me.
I got AJ Expensa
Okay.
from Iowa.
Yeah, no, for
Big
sure.
guy.
Dog.
6'6",
Mm-hmm.
280.
Mm-hmm.
See ball, get ball.
Get ball, get ball.
You hear me?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah,
You hear me?
There you go. And he's getting out the field on third down, ain't it?
You better.
You better. That's how you
better.
win games.
That's how you win games.
You damn right. All right, next up, the Outland Trophies, the top offensive lineman in college football. Jeff, who you got?
Well, they're actually doing it with offense and defense this year.
Really?
For this, yeah. So
So let's talk about it.
I got Derek Brown from Auburn.
Okay.
48 total tackles, 10.5 for loss, 3.5 sacks, all SEC second team last year.
Mm.
It's going to be my pick going forward this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm doing it all on the O-line, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing Andrew Thomas, man.
Nice.
Blindside tackle charged with keeping Jake Fromm upright.
Mm-hmm.
Big and tall task. Bulldog, 6'5", 320 pounds. Complete dog.
That's a big boy.
6'5", 320 is crazy. Yeah.
All right, but listen what I got. I got this guy from Stanford.
Okay.
He thought 6'5" was
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
I got one 6'7", 313.
Yeah, he ready to go.
Walker Little.
Yeah.
Pancake machine. You hear me?
Pancakes, yeah. IHOP.
IHOP. You hear me?
You call him IHOP.
He's good.
Yeah.
And he does good on the pool. I seen the tape on
seen
him.
him on the pool.
Flat out run your ass over. You
Yeah,
hear me?
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like
So
that.
it's
I like when
good.
you're talking like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your bag right there. With
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Dude, and it's a freshman that played last year, played at Oregon.
Uh-huh.
Panay Sewell.
Yeah.
He's going to be a sophomore next year.
Yeah.
He was second team All-American as a freshman. So great things ahead of him. But man, can you imagine being good like that as a freshman? Then you go right into it your sophomore year at Oregon. That's going to be nuts, man. I like him too.
All right. So next is the John Mackey Award for the top tight end in the country. What you guys got?
You got it, Weezy.
Top tight end in the country. I'm gonna tell you who he is.
Well, who is it?
His name is Albert. I can't say this kid's last name.
Who is he for?
Oh, he plays for Missouri. Albert Obisky Woo, something like that. It's something weird like that.
Okay.
Ooh,
But let me tell you something.
Dog.
He's gonna be a top maybe 7-8 pick
Really?
at tight end.
Wow.
Dog.
That's nuts. Yeah. Who you got, Jeff?
I got Sterling Palmer from
Mm.
FIU.
Okay.
Let's check me out.
Okay.
Very successful first season.
Mm-hmm.
26 catches, 279 yards, 2 touchdowns in 2018.
Okay.
He Conference USA All Freshman Team honors.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be named the ESPN All Bowl Team after 3 catches for 64 yards and a touchdown in this bowl game.
Right.
This kid's gonna be
It's a
ready.
dog.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
be ready next year.
All right. I got Jared Pinkney from Vanderbilt.
That's a tight end. name
Yeah,
right
he had
there.
the most receiving yards and second most receiving touchdowns in the entire FBS. A red zone machine as a blocker. He's more than serviceable, especially for a receiver of his caliber. This kid's going to be a lottery pick. He'll be the best tight end in college football next year for sure. From Vanderbilt, just got to find somebody throwing the
Number
ball.
80. He can catch it.
Yeah, he's nice. Yeah,
All right, next award is the Fred Whitnikoff Award.
there we go.
It goes to the top wide receiver in the whole entire country, Jeff.
In
In the whole entire country.
entire-
This is no burner.
Go ahead then.
Jared Judah, Alabama.
Yeah.
As soon as he walk on the field.
He nice, man.
That's number 1.
Yeah, he's a big time playmaker.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, he'll be a top 10 pick.
1,314 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, that's tough.
On that team right
Yeah, on
there with all
team.
that talent.
And he's gonna be like I have a better year.
Come on, man.
That's gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
My guy, Rondale Moore from Purdue,
God, no, he fit
Wide
no player.
receiver. Came out of nowhere as a freshman in 2018. Top playmakers, 114 catches, 1,200 yards, 12 touchdowns as a freshman.
Yeah.
5'9", ready to go, man. He has a flair for the dramatic. One of those type of kids.
Yeah.
But he'll be the focus of every defense
Yes, sir.
that Purdue sees this fall, and I think he'll be top 5, top 10 whenever he comes out for sure.
Yeah, well, y'all called my
Yeah.
main player and my backup.
I am telling you.
I'm kind of hot about that.
But LaVisca Chenault is
Yeah.
what we're not talking about in Colorado. 6'2", built like Alshon Jeffrey, and plays like Juju. So absolute freak on the outside. He's a beast too. So don't forget about LaVisca Chenault.
LaVisca.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Move on to the Davey O'Brien Award.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
The
The
Doak.
Doak Walker Award.
Yeah.
Let's skip one. The top running back of the year in college football. Who you guys got?
You got a Weezy since we're still in your picks.
All right, Travis Etienne from
There we-
Clemson, man.
Yeah.
Flat out monster.
Yeah.
He don't look. He's kind of like a little slender in the size.
Yeah.
But he can flat out gold you. If you hear me,
Yeah.
8.1 a carry.
8.1. He had 1,600 yards last year.
He did. Yeah, he did.
1,600
with all that offense.
With all that offense.
Yeah.
I hear you.
That's nuts. I got Jonathan Taylor, man. That goes without saying. 2018 led the nation in rushing with 2,116 touchdowns. Then you right back. Before that, he had 1,900 as a freshman. So you mean to tell me this kid ain't gonna do it one more time? For the one more time?
I hope he don't.
Wow.
Not on no wishing bad.
Right.
I just hope he keep like he can pack it in.
Yeah,
like,
he can pack it. Just chill out.
Yeah, he done proved his point.
Dude, 7.5 a carry for your career. 7.5 every time you touch the rock, Weezy.
That's crazy.
It's nuts.
That's nuts. He will win the Doak Walker.
I
sure.
see you at 7.5.
And
And I
raise it.
raised me 8.9.
Ooh.
Young Kennedy Brooks from Oklahoma.
Oh, he called.
119 attempts, 1,056 yards on 12 touchdowns. He only had one game where he had 8 or more carries where he had less than 100 yards. He going to be special.
He's
this
balling.
year.
He balling. It's some good running backs this
Yeah,
year.
absolutely.
It's a lot of good running
Yeah,
backs.
because you can't overlook DeAndre Swift.
No.
He a monster, Georgia. And also, A.J. Dillon from Boston College.
Yeah. Yeah, A.J. Dillon's a dog.
A.J. Dillon's a dog.
He was on my college football players of the week a couple of times.
Okay.
Yeah. Davey O'Brien Award, which is the top quarterback in college football. Who you guys got?
Trevor Lawrence.
It goes without saying. That's what y'all doing?
Nah, I'm going to talk about lower.
You going to it?
Yeah.
Okay. I got Justin Herbert, man.
Okay.
Quarterback from Oregon. He'd have been a first round pick if he'd have came out this year. Got drafted before Daniel Jones.
Okay.
Instead he decided to opt in for a senior campaign. He didn't live up to the huge expectations that were ahead of him. 3,100 yards, 29 touchdowns.
Okay.
But he has all the tools to get it going this year. And I think Justin Herbert, with all the pressure on Tua, all the pressure on Trevor Lawrence, they're under a microscope, and Justin Herbert's just gonna cook. With Justin Herbert's gonna cook with all that pressure off him this year.
Okay.
For sure.
I want Tua.
We know that. We already asked you that. Did we ask you?
Yeah, I went first.
I know. So now we still moving on.
The Home Depot Award for the Coach of the Year.
Yeah, for sure.
Who you got, Weezy?
I'm gonna go with my guy, my Vanderbilt guy, man.
Whoa.
Yeah. I think this year
Whoa.
he finally got a good recruiting class. I think we're gonna win by 8 games this year.
That's going to get him Coach of the
I'm gonna
Year.
get you Coach of the Year, dog.
It should for
That's
him.
going to get him Coach of the Year.
It should at Vanderbilt.
He got to
It
get
probably won't, but that's my pick though.
10.
He got to get 10 wins.
10
Got to get
wins.
10.
Nah,
10 and a win.
10
and a win.
Vanderbilt 10 wins, he automatically gets.
Yeah,
Yeah, but 8, hell no.
man,
He's
10 wins, he get a damn statue.
Yeah, 10
Yeah,
wins.
yeah,
He ain't
yeah.
gonna get 10 in the SEC.
Nah.
Yeah, he ain't gonna get. My Coach of the Year is Washington's head coach, Chris Peterson. We all know what he did for Boise State. He's going to do the same exact thing for Washington after going 15-12 his first 2 seasons with the Huskies. They're 32-9 with 2 Pac-12 titles in the last 3 seasons. When you look at him with the current landscape, he has a quarterback. This guy is going to produce at a high level. Terrific coach, man. And he just never coached in a region of the country where he's going to get a lot of attention for it. Washington, he'll do that, and he'll move on and go to a bigger place after this. So Chris Peterson, for sure.
I'm going to jump. Now I'm really jumping off the cliff.
Yeah.
Give me Harbaugh.
Jimmy Jim.
Yeah.
He better.
He better.
It's no excuses.
Hey,
It's right.
backs against the wall.
Back against the wall. The talent's there.
Let's do it.
You got to do it this year.
You damn right.
You know what I mean? Ohio
Yeah.
State, I believe, is coming to them this year. It's going to them
for sure this year.
So, no, he's got to do it this year.
Showtime.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ohio State, I could go with Ryan Day.
You like Ryan Day?
Ryan Day could do it this year.
He good. I think so. You got
got the
Justin
talent.
Fields.
Yeah.
Justin Fields back.
You got
He
Chase.
Yeah.
KJ,
The running back.
The running back.
Yeah.
He's back. He
Yeah.
built that dude's built just like Ezekiel Elliott
Yeah,
too.
for
Yeah.
sure. Same running.
He's
Same
built just like
exact-
Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Last but not least, the granddaddy of them all, the Heisman Trophy Award, College Football Player of the Year. Who you guys got?
I want Rondale Moore.
Rondale Moore from Purdue. He gonna cook.
You don't think so?
Yeah, he's gonna cook, but he's not gonna have enough wins.
Yeah, only thing I'm worried about him is too much film on him. Now. That's the only thing they got.
No, he's gonna cook. He's gonna cook. That's not gonna win enough games.
We'll see.
Who you got?
That's Trevor Lawrence.
You got Trevor Lawrence winning it. Yeah, that's done already. They already put his name on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They gonna keep.
Shit.
Their schedule is so light.
Yeah,
Man, it's no disrespect.
yeah.
Their schedule is just like Alabama's was last year.
But
They
this,
don't- they don't play them.
but this schedule that Tua got this year
Yeah.
is equally trash.
Yeah.
Like this is an easy SEC schedule for this guy, and I think Tua and Alabama will bounce back this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the most favorable regular season schedule that they've had since he's been there. Dude, and the efficiency that he passes with at Alabama through the SEC, I just need to put them together when they get into the playoffs a little bit more. But he's bringing back Jerry Jeudy, the nation's best receiving core.
Yes, sir.
Only getting stronger with the addition of the 2019 class that they got coming in, which was a top 5 again.
Of course.
So I think all of this being equal with Lawrence, I expected this to be a 1-2 race between them two. But I think with Tua playing in the SEC will give them the edge because the ACC is very bad this year.
Very bad.
Yeah, for sure.
No lie.
Yeah, most definitely.
So nobody picked Jalen Hurts.
No, hell no.
I know why you're saying that, but
No, he might not even start.
No, they named him a
I
starter.
mean, he's going to start. But I'm saying, I think that the kid behind him, Spencer Rattler, is going to end up starting it before the end of the season. I really do.
That hurts.
He that good, man. He's that good.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's do a quick breakdown, man. Let's start with who wins the Big Ten. Quick.
Michigan.
I got Michigan winning too.
Got Ohio State, man.
I wanted to. I
comes
wanted
down,
to.
Comes down
Nah, I
between
wanted
them
to.
two, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Michigan's
sleep
the
on Penn State,
preseason
though.
pick.
Don't sleep on Penn
Penn
State.
State's going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just don't believe in Shea Patterson. Dog.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
for
got
sure.
Michigan, Ohio State playing the conference championship in that conference too.
Okay. Big 12.
Oklahoma.
I got Oklahoma winning it. It's a 2-team conference, right?
I got Texas.
You got Texas winning
got
it.
Texas,
Lost
baby.
a lot.
Wow.
Nah, they got that quarterback Sam Elliott is ready to play.
He's ready to play.
No, yeah, he's
Texas.
good.
We
They
didn't
lost a
mention
lot.
him, though. But
Yeah, he
yeah.
lost.
Texas should be Texas year
I
this
don't,
year.
I don't think Oklahoma has a loss on their record.
Sleeper in this conference.
Who?
Iowa State.
Ohio State.
It's going to be good, man.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy's going to be a dog.
I got Texas playing Oklahoma in that Big 12 championship game too. By the way,
Pac-12.
Oregon.
Washington.
Washington for sure. Justin Herbert is
Washington.
going to give a lot of trouble in that conference, but I'm telling you, man, Jacob Eason is a dog. This might be the most entertaining conference as far as a fan's perspective in all of college
They're
football.
going to put up some points.
Well, look out for Utah in that conference. Utah's gonna be
Utah's
really,
really
good.
Yeah.
Utah's going to be really,
I got
really
Washington
good.
playing Utah in that conference championship.
In the second year for Chip,
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Sumlin, and Herm Edwards. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a good thing to see. SEC.
Nobody want to say it?
Florida?
Shit,
Nah,
nah.
hell no.
Okay.
Georgia.
What? Nah, bro. Nah. Man, Alabama's too stacked. And they got my boy Najee Harris at running back this year. He going to get all the toes. He get the lion's share. Georgia has played Alabama really tough, not named Clemson. I
Right.
get that, but this Tua is not going to let this happen. His dad won't let him. His dad will kill him if they lose another game.
All right, I got Bama too.
Yeah, I got Bama winning.
I got Georgia.
I got Bama playing Georgia in the conference championship. But look out for LSU, man.
LSU going to be good.
LSU
LSU have a
gonna be
quarterback,
good.
though.
They
Which
got
runs
Joe Burrow.
Yeah. Like they said, they don't have a quarterback.
He's in the bush, man.
Grant Delpy, that's the best thing they got. And the kid from Nashville, Jacob Phillips,
Jacob Phillips.
he'll be a first-round pick
We'll see.
for sure. And last but not least, who wins the ACC?
Yeah, Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson in a fucking landslide.
Virginia.
Yeah,
Nah,
cakewalk.
I'm joking.
Cakewalk.
I
They
got
have
Clemson.
one test,
Yeah,
and
So-
it'll just be a game they're supposed to win, but it'll be a test.
it'll be a
Yes.
test.
No,
Yeah.
Clemson plays Texas A&M that third game of the season. That's gonna be the
Jimbo.
test.
Jimbo. I see you, Jimbo.
Jimbo gonna be he gonna be. I think they come to Texas A&M too.
Yeah, they better. Yeah,
He gonna have Kellen Mond ready to play them boys.
Yeah.
So
So
smoke them by 30.
college football playoffs. Clearly, we have Alabama.
All right, we'll talk later.
Clearly, we got Clemson.
No, I don't have Alabama.
So you got Georgia.
I got Georgia.
Okay, so give me your 4.
My 4 is Clemson, Georgia, Oregon, Oklahoma.
Weezy, what you got?
I got Clemson, Georgia, Bama, Michigan.
And I have Alabama, Clemson, Oklahoma, and Ohio State. 5th best team, Georgia, will be left out again. And the Pac-12 sitting on the outside for the 3rd year in a row.
I got Michigan being left out.
Ohio
They're gonna have one or two losses. They're gonna win the Big Ten. They're gonna have 1 or 2 losses. And Oklahoma's not losing anything.
Oklahoma's going to be great this year,
Yeah.
man. Really good team this year. College football, can't wait. My boys, man, by the time you're hearing this, you'll know that my boys won by at least 17 points. It'll be a victory dance on my Instagram page.
You calling 17-point win?
Yeah, I'm calling it 17. Yeah, for sure.
See, y'all gonna cover the 7.
Well, this is the thing. They got a brand new team in Miami.
Yeah.
Brand new coach, brand new quarterback. Quarterback ain't never fucking played. You know what's gonna come at
Yeah,
the
defense is good.
defense locked down.
Y'all replacing.
We replacing nothing.
4 out of the big O line. Y'all play some 4
Well,
out.
I
4
plan
out
on
of
doing
them.
that, but guess what? We got a quarterback that's been there.
So
Battle test.
Where y'all cover the 7.5?
I just told you we gonna win by 17. That's
I hope
quick
you're
math,
right.
ain't it?
When I call you and cuss you out, just don't know you are.
Yeah, whatever.
That's real quick math.
That's just some fast math.
Yeah.
And that
17
is
points.
70. Yeah, we're gonna get that. Man, and that is episode 285 of the Full Sport Press Podcast. We broke down the college football preview, FSP style. Here we go. We have a huge draft coming up. Fantasy. Be looking out on your Instagram, IGTV, something like that, cameraman. We're about to unveil the draft order for our 12-man league FSP style. So look forward to that. I am just the commissioner, co-commissioning with Jeff, getting this thing going. I don't have access to anything. Everybody sent in their numbers. We're going to get this squared away. So you'll be seeing this as well. So again, man, if you did not make it this year, that's unfortunate because we're going to have a real big shindig for this draft. It's going to be exciting.
Yes, sir.
The best fantasy football draft and the best fantasy football league that you ever fucking hear a part of.
That's it.
You gonna make sure of it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna make sure it's a whole ordeal.
Yeah,
for sure. You guys got anything to say before we get out of here?
Oh, real quick.
Talk to me.
Favorite, our new segment, real quick.
Okay, my bad.
No, we good.
I went off in tangent.
No, you cool. You definitely did. Drop the F-bomb and everything.
No, for sure.
Shout out to
Mom.
the swear jar. Yeah, anyway. All right. So, when did you fall in love with sports? Shout out to my Uncle Junior. He listened to the show. He said he wanted to give his when he fell in love with sports.
Shout out Uncle Junior.
Yeah. He took it back.
Shout out Uncle Junior. Where's Uncle Junior?
Uncle Junior took it back to the 70s.
Oh God.
Right.
Still curtain.
Right. He said, I remember. And I had to question Uncle Junior about this. So how'd you go from a Steelers fan to a Cowboys fan? Now you're a Titan fan.
Oh, you got to do that.
Yes. So he broke it down to me. He's like,
talk to me.
Steel Curtain.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, he was there for that. Mean Joe.
Jefferson Street Joe.
Yeah, all them
All
guys.
that,
He was
for
here
sure.
for all that.
Yeah.
But he loved the Cowboys.
You got to.
He stuck around for the cocaine Cowboy
Yeah,
era.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's like, well, we got the Titans now.
We got the Titans. You got to rip the home team.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
but he said he fell in love with sports back in the 70s, but
Yeah.
during the Steel Curtain era.
There we go.
He wanted to say that, but I had a question about that.
You do.
How
No,
you
for
got
sure.
3 teams.
Three teams.
It's a
You
lie.
root for all three right now?
Well, when the Titans are not winning, he said,
And they ain't been winning.
he said, man, the Cowboys looking good this year. Ain't it? Like, hold on, bro.
Yeah. Shout out Uncle Junior, man.
Shout out Uncle Junior.
Shout out Uncle Junior. Most definitely,
That's
man.
tough.
And when did you fall in love with sports, man? I
Yeah,
like that segment for sure. Now, fellas, again, I appreciate y'all. Just know that. Cameraman, I appreciate you too. I don't even see you. There you go. Pass the glass.
All right.
All right, brother. All right, brother. Now, tune us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for a big bag of food.
Yeah.
Camera is always on.
Better damn know it.
You give us a
Better
Gator chunk before we leave.
Nah. Revolution will be podcast. So I'm going to give you cameraman. We are out.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.